Welcome to Modern Stoic Insights. Have you ever heard that a woman with nothing to lose is the most dangerous thing in the world? What about a woman with everything to lose but risks it? Despite the benefits of a solid marriage, some married women continue to pursue younger men. Is it passion, love, or desperation? Is it madness or a deeper yearning hidden behind years of silence and suppression? According to evolutionary psychologist Dr. David Buss, humans are not built for everlasting monogamy. Instead, they are wired for novelty, temptation, and rebellion. For some married women, this rebellion comes in the shape of a younger guy who makes them feel alive again. Let's examine 5 views, 5 distinct hidden truths. Prepare yourself for the ghost in the mirror. The effects of aging are not only physical, but also existential. In the past, youth was her silent armor. Her skin was untouchable by time. Her laughter carried weight, and the world responded to her presence. However, now she stands in front of a mirror and sees a stranger, fine light. After years of caring for children, a woman's mind and body may have softened due to stress and routine. Her husband may still love her, but she may have become a familiar part of the house, unnoticed until a younger man comes along. The fragrance of her perfume. She has the confidence in her voice that younger women lack, and when she receives a compliment, a glance, or a casual text, it causes her heart to race. This leads to a dopamine rush, and she starts wearing that dress again, not for her husband, but for herself. She checks her phone more than she should, anticipating what begins as harmless flattery morphs into a dangerous craving. Marriage is often viewed as the ultimate goal, but what happens after the wedding, honeymoon, and years of routine can lead to a loss of passion. She loves her husband, but love and desire are not the same thing. Then she notices a younger man who is full of energy, curiosity, and unpredictability. He studies her, listens to her, and wants her. She realizes she is looking for excitement, not just sex, but the thrill of stepping into the unknown. After a lingering joke and a tense conversation, the first real betrayal occurs when she begins to hide small lies on her phone. The guilt and thrill of getting away with it are followed by a desire for more. The youth clock, the desirable clock. At 20, she walked into a room and owned it without trying. At 35, she felt a shift in effort was needed. At 45, society's expectations were clear. Young women are desired, older women are respected. But what happens to a woman who doesn't want respect? She wants to feel wanted. When a younger man touches her, he becomes a time machine, transporting her back to 25. In 800 words, marriage may seem like a cozy jail, so comfortable, familiar, and expected that you don't know you're imprisoned until it's too late. She followed the script for years. She tried to be a good wife, mother, and be grateful, but she felt a suffocating restlessness and a longing for something more. She ignored it and buried it beneath PTA meetings, grocery lists, family vacations, and more. Then she noticed he was not only younger, but also mortgage-free. He had no ties, no crying kids, no electricity bills, and he moved freely. He spoke about life as if it was still unwritten, and she saw her own life as a sentence. She loved her husband, but they rarely talked about dreams or felt like she could be wild. This young guy was more than simply a temptation. He was a gateway to the life she previously envisioned for herself before becoming a mother, wife, or role player. The affair was not about lust, but about freedom and escape from invisible chains. However, running away can lead to worse consequences, such as prison. The hidden texts, the thrill of having a hidden life, can lead to paranoia and obsessive behavior, such as deleting messages and rehearsing. However, it's important to remember that no one will ever find out. Some married women risk everything for a younger man, but it's not just about the man. It's about time, power, and the need to feel alive. The allure of rebellion can be intoxicating for those who have followed the script of marriage, stability, and responsibility for years. Some may argue that rebellion is for the young. Reckless and untamed, he disregards social norms and plays by his own rules. She finds herself feeling daring again, like she has a secret, and like she is breaking free from a life that has become too predictable. Being bad can feel like the most alive thing in the world after being good for too long. However, rebellion always has a cost. After the adrenaline wears off, the protagonist understands that the laws exist for a reason, the dread of time. Aging steals youth slowly and unnoticed, until one day she looks in the mirror and doesn't recognize herself. The younger man becomes a symbol of the years she has lost, the energy she once had, and the life she once thought would never fade. She feels young again with him, pretending that time hasn't caught up with him, but time is patient. In a world full with distractions, only those who are disciplined can stay unshaken